Hi everyone, welcome to Have You Heard? And today is Friday, so it's a yes day, and we're returning to The Ladder. Wow. Yes, it's The Ladder. We only did our first song from this album a couple of weeks ago. We did New Language, but I loved it so much. I enjoyed playing it so much that I'm rushing back, and we're going to play the title track, track one, Homeworld, The Ladder. What 9 minutes of absolute joy. Uh, this certainly was a return to form for John and the guys, and an interesting album with Igor Koroshev on keyboards. Plus, there was Billy Sherwood augmenting on guitar and I'm sure other things as well. But this was such a good album. And it really does feel a little bit like a missed opportunity that they didn't kick on from here. But there you go. That's just my opinion. It's 9 minutes long, so let's go and listen to the song straight away. You don't want to hear me gabbling on, apart from to say, please like the video if you do, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to hear more music that deserves to be heard more often. Now, this album it's not one of the big hitters on YouTube. I think there are 7 or 8 reactions to Homeworld. Nowhere near the quantity for the big albums, but I think it still needs to be pushed out to more people. So here's hoping this helps just a little bit. Okay, released in September 1999, it's Homeworld, The Ladder by Yes. Enjoy.
Nothing can take us far enough emotion, far enough together, as the light shines so bright, bright enough to let us in. Nothing can bridge our soul's devotion, fast enough together, as the power proves you right, right enough to let you begin. Yeah. So many displaced among the future dreamers. Truth is a simple place here for us all to see. comes to me, as I will always need you inside my heart. Peace is a word we teach, a place for us all to reach. Sing as it sings to you, as it sings to me, as I will always need you inside my heart.
I'm having so many problems with my phone over the last day or two. Um, it has stopped, hasn't it? It will be a good days next. I really, every time I hear this album, I become more and more impressed by it. And this is the perfect opening track that kind of sets out the band's stall. We are returning to formulae that have worked for us in the past. However, there's a freshness. There are different instruments, different technologies rather than instruments. There are different technologies. There are one or two different pairs of hands here as well. However, this is Yes Music, and this song is so um, following the tried and trusted formula, but not in a bad way. This is probably their best version of themselves for a good few years. The arrangement of the song is what gets me. It's perfect, and I read up that for the first time since Going for the One, they all lived together in the same place for the period of the recording. They all lived together in the same house or the same block, whatever it might be. They travelled into the studio together. They worked together. They went home, and it just kind of feels like you can understand that. The arrangement of the song just allows the dominant, not the dominant, but the strengths of the band to come through. So you've got certain guitar passages that are absolutely beautiful, and it sounds like Steve's enjoying himself here. That hasn't always been the case. You've got some wonderful keyboard parts, and I really do wish I'd got to hear more of this young keyboard player. I really do. Every time I hear this album, I think, this guy's impressive. And he must have had something to do with the arrangement, because the band was, well, the way that they recorded was that John wrote the lyrics and all the music was arranged by the band. So Igor must have been in there, and he must have been contributing towards the arrangements. So you've got beautiful guitar passages. You've got some brilliant keyboard passages in certainly in that instrumental part in the middle. You've then got John singing melodies that just do his voice the world of good. And then, of course, he gets to have his little anthemic passage at the end, Allah, Awaken, and Gates of Delirium, and all of those wonderful songs, where he was able to sing something, albeit a little shorter here, but it just finished off the song so nicely. And of course, everything is underpinned by Chris and Alan. Chris perhaps a little backward in the mix there. Um, I hate to criticize Bruce Fairbairn, although did he have anything to do with the mix? He might have passed away before they actually mixed. I'm not too sure of that. Which brings me to probably the main reason why the band didn't kick on and do something like this next time round or build on it. And it's because Bruce so sadly passed away. And that must have been so traumatic, waiting for him in the studio. He doesn't turn up, he's 2.5 hours late. So John and Cheryl Preston, the studio manager, go to his place to see if he's okay, and they find a tape of music outside the front door that hasn't been touched for quite a while. Obviously, it had been delivered and nobody had picked it up. So they break into the home and find Bruce dead in his bed. It is terrible. And he's only 49. And it seemed that he had such a rapport with the band. He had built a rapport with the band. I'm sure they're not the most easy of people to work with, particularly after 25, 30 years of success. But it felt like that's what had happened. And this whole rapport had generated an album full of wonderful songs and great playing. But he wasn't there to help them follow on. It's really sad. I mean, the album got to 36 in the UK, got to 90 something in the States. I mean, it wasn't a mega seller, but it certainly felt like a return to form after Open Your Eyes. I was thinking the other day, should I play a song from Open Your Eyes just to have it represented on the channel? I rarely, if ever, touch it. I think there's one song on, the only song I ever play, and I think it's Shine. But even when you play Shine and you compare it with this album, I mean, it doesn't stand anywhere near the quality of this particular set of songs. But we'll see. I'll have another listen to the album. I'll steel myself and see what if I can find something that works. I'm sure not many of those songs have featured on YouTube at all. Anyway, there we are. That's yes. I've had my say. I'm trying not to repeat everything that I said a couple of weeks ago when we did New Language. Apart from my admiration for the song and for the album, please let me know what you think. It felt like there was a positive response to our first listen to the album, and hopefully that continues again. Let me know in the comments. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to us yet. There's a Yes playlist just down below that you can get into, and we've played loads and loads of Yes songs, and there's still a lot to go. So come and join the party, please. Don't forget to have a look at our Patreon and have a look at Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support the channel a little bit. More importantly, would you like to request a song that we can share amongst the community that will be played on YouTube, and you'll get lots of shout outs. Anyway, there we are. Thank you very much for having watched today. I've really enjoyed listening to Homeworld, and I hope you did too. And I'll see you on tomorrow's video. So until then, cheers everybody.